Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Searcy High School welcomes you to the company for tonight's matchup between the Marion Lady Patriots and your Searcy Lady Lions. Will you please rise as you're able and remove your hats as we honor America with a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance and the performance of our national anthem. Now a moment of silence. Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the introduction of tonight's starting lineup is first for the visitors, the Marion Lady Patriots. At guard, 5'2" junior, number 1, Nahasia Jackson. At forward, 6 senior, number 3, Kiera Neal. At guard, 5'4" senior, number 10, Jordan Johnson. And forward, a 5'8" senior, number 12, Aya Johnson. And at guard, a 5'10" senior, number 15, Leah Taylor. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on your feet, let's make the starting lineup for your Lady Lions. At forward, the 6'1" junior, number 2, Eva Roberts. At guard, 5'5" freshman, number 20, Jet Johnson. At guard, 5'6" senior, number 21, Olivia Robertson. At forward, 5'10" junior, number 35, Sarah McCain. At center, 5'11" sophomore, number 45, London Flowers. The head coach, your Lady Lions, gives his assistant, Hunter Summer.
All right, welcome to the jungle here tonight as we're ready for another big night of action, and as the Lions and Lady Lions take on the Marion Patriots and Lady Patriots. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Not a lot of season left this year, as this is our last Friday night, and so Totten Green here as my partner tonight. We're ready for what could be some really good basketball here tonight.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely ready for it. Last time that Marion played Searcy, it was a really close game. Marion came back at the end, it made it a very close game. So I'm really curious to see how tonight's game goes tonight.
Quick shot by the Patriots, no good. We'll get you some starters for Marion. Number 1, Jackson. Number 3, Neal. Number 12, Johnson. Number 10, Johnson. You have Jordan Johnson, 10, and Ava Johnson, 12, along with Taylor, number 15, shot up and in. That is Neal. And quickly, Marion with the 2-0 lead. As for the Searcy Lady Lions, Eva Roberts will start along with Sarah McCain, Olivia Robertson, Chip Johnson, and London Flowers for the Lady Lions. Turnover Searcy. Marion gets it back. We're a minute in. Searcy trails 2-0. Long three-pointer, no good. Rebound by McCain. Quickly up to Johnson. She pushes into the front court. Ball's going to be out of bounds off Marion. Searcy basketball. You're right, Titan. The first game, Searcy had a big lead. Marion made a big push towards the end of the game, but Searcy was able to hold on for their first conference victory of the season. Out of bounds right in front of us, be Marion's basketball. Quickly in the front court, shot up no good. Foul's going to be on Searcy. Going to be on Roberts, picks up her first, team's first, and Neal will go to the line to shoot 2.
One thing that I found, exciting, and what I know that a key, it shows that tonight's going to be a good game, is that Marion is actually doing like a half-court push, and they're putting a lot of pressure on the ball. And so that just shows that, tonight's going to be a really great game. And we'll just see what Searcy can do to see if they change how they play offensively and with this pressure.
Neal with 1 out of 2. Quickly Searcy in the front court. Roberts can't get the shot to go. Had an opportunity, had numbers, then quickly buried in the front court. Misses the layup. 3 from the right corner. Now they look to push into the front court. Reverse layup will not go. Olivia Robinson with the rebound. She's fouled. .15. So Aaliyah Taylor with her first, team's first. So a lot of action, not a lot of points here early. 6:08 remaining first quarter. Searcy trails 3-0. For Searcy, we already got quite a few extra players in the ball game, as that was number 14 for Searcy. Lexi Brown is checked in, along with number 5 Avery Meadows, shot up and in. Marion, and it's 5-0. But Brown in for Searcy along with Meadows. Meadows may have walked, nothing called. Shot up in the paint, no good. That is Daniels who has checked into the ball game for Searcy, along with Bowman.
Okay, so one thing that I'm very curious, and maybe you can help me with this, but so Coach Sitzman puts in a whole new 5 in,
right,
and then puts the starters back in.
Right.
Can you help me with that? I'm confused on that.
She was aggravated at the intensity that starting 5 started with. So she pulled all 5 of them out to kind of chew the rear ends a little bit. Say, hey, I've got other kids that can play. I've got other girls that can play. If you're not going to play hard, I'm going to play them. Now, it's up to you. I'm going to put you back in. I want to see a little bit better effort this time.
Okay. Like I said, I've never seen something like that, and figured you had, so figured I asked.
5-2. Shot up, no good.
That's one thing that Coach Sitzman just really cares about more than anything is just effort. Effort. If you don't show effort, then she ain't going to play you.
Searcy with the ball in the front court. All coaches are that way. You can make mistakes as long as you're making them 100 miles an hour. Flowers with the rebound, shot up, no good, but she's fouled. Foul on number 5. That is Dawson. She's checked into the ball game. Marion, so Flowers go to the line to shoot 2. Her first one's no good. 5-2, Cersei trails here early, 4:59 remaining, first quarter. Second free throw is also no good. Marion with the ball now in the front court. Long 3 put up. Seen a lot of Marion Patriot games over the year. This is not one of their most talented teams. I'll just put it like that. This Cersei Lady Lions bunch has a chance. I can see why they won on the road. I've seen this Patriot team be very good. Shot up by McCain. Good. Nice inbound pass by Robertson. And McCain with the basket cuts the lead to 1 at 5-4. 4:31 remaining first quarter. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Flowers. Blue 12. That's going to be Johnson picks up her first. Team's 4th foul. Cersei with only 1. Flowers with the layup, good. Makes it 6-5. Cersei's first lead, Cotton. So able to fight back from that early 5-0 deficit. 6 straight for the Lady Lions and their first lead of the ball game.
It looks like when Coach Hisman set down the starting 5, it looks like it really did awaken something in them to say, hey, we actually do need to show effort. We're not showing effort at all, and we just can't. This game is not going to be a walk in the park.
Drive on the baseline by Johnson as she gets around Roberts. And it's 7-6 now. Marion regains the lead. Pass is swatted away. Turnover Cersei. And out of bounds Cersei. It'll be maintain Marion's basketball. As Daniel's going to check in, Roberts is going to sit down. Coach Hisman a little bit upset, I think, at Roberts that time, allowing her, the offensive player to be able to work the baseline and get that layup. You got to use that baseline as an extra defender. So,
yeah,
and talk to her about, defensively where to put your feet. You can't allow them to drive that baseline around you like that. Marion leads by a score of 7-6. Steal by Johnson. Ball's on the floor. Chip comes away with it, and foul going to be called on Marion. Number 1, Jackson. 5th team foul on the Lady Patriots here early, so this may be a big factor as the game, this half goes along anyway, Titan. There's 5 team fouls already now on the Marion Lady Patriots.
And that's not good for Marion because just 3 more will lead them into a bonus. Mm-hmm. And then when they get to 10, that'll be double bonus. And so they have to be, after that, they'll definitely have to be super, super careful with how they foul and everything.
Cersei working the ball around the outside, trying to get it inside the Flowers, over her head, out of bounds. Marion's going to quickly push in the front court. No foul called. Might have, could have been, but no foul called. And there's a few in the stands agree that might have should have been a foul. Cersei will inbounds, 2:35 remaining.
It's just like what I always said, we're sitting over here and they're sitting in the crowd. There might have been something that we didn't see, so you can't really.
Chip drives the paint. Going to get an offensive foul called on Johnson. Second team foul on the Lady Lions. I don't think Mom agreed with that one. Chip with her first.
I was looking for Chip's mom and I found her though.
Yeah, Cersei trails 7-6. She's there on the front where she always is. She's going to cheer for her kids. Turnover. Cersei with the ball, then Cersei turns it over. And then Marion turns it over. Right now we got more turnovers than points.
And Marion has a lot of great ideas, like their passes and stuff like that. If they could just execute on their passes, then you would see that they would have a much higher score than what they have right now if they could just execute on the passes.
Chip with a little push, no foul call, can't get the shot to go. And then still Johnson, left-handed layup's good, and she fouled. Foul on Neal, her first, team 6 foul. Chip with the basket, she'll go to the line to shoot one, her first points of the ball game. Cersei really regains the lead at 8-7. Chip's free throw is good. 9-7. Cersei with their biggest lead now the ball game, 2 points. Cersei playing man-to-man. Marion works the ball around the outside, nothing there. 18 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Nice job by the Cersei defensively. Foul's going to be called on Cersei. That's going to be on Bowman. She's going to pick up her first. Team's third. So for Marion, Neal will go to the line to shoot 2. She has 3 points tonight. She's 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. Her first free throw is good.
And right now, Cersei is doing a really good job just making sure that you haven't seen really much threes by Marion. They've been trying to push it into the paint, and they've just been doing really good just defensively and all in all, making sure that they do try to shoot it into the paint where they've been doing an amazing job with that.
Bowman had a shot, didn't take it. Now she picks her dribble up in the paint. Then she's going to get called for the foul. White 3. Jaden Bowman picks up her second. As Avery Meadows in the ball game for Cersei, and now Candace Pettis checks in, and Bowman's going to sit down. Bowman's not happy. Should have took the shot the first time.
Yeah.
She had an open shot the first time, but didn't take it.
And you could tell in the past games that when she does have an open shot, I think she's more of a team player. She wants to make sure to pass the ball where anyone else can have the chance to have the ball instead of herself. So I think she's just she wants to pass the ball more than shooting it, and that's going to hurt you, especially hurt your team, especially when you have an open shot like that and then you miss it.
Shot up no good, but Flowers called for the foul. That's London Spurs. And Neal with the free throw. She is now 4 out of 5. Cersei now with 5 team fouls, so we've kind of evened up in the foul count. 6 for Marion. Neal's second is good. And it is 11-9 now. Marion has regained the lead. Daniels with the basketball. Drives the right side, steps out of bounds. Too many turnovers this first quarter by both teams. Been a pretty sloppy game this first quarter. Marion now is going to have to take the shot. There's about 3 seconds difference. 3-pointer no good. Flowers with the rebound. Now Meadows with the basketball, and she gets across midcourt. Foul's going to be called on Marion. 12. That's Ava Johnson picks up her second. That should be 7, so 1-1 for Cersei. with 14.8 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Flowers will go to the line. Misses the free throw. So Marion's going to set up for one last shot here to end the quarter. Drive, shot up, no good. At the end of one, the Searcy Lady Lions trail the Marion Patriots by a score of 11-9. McCain with 2 for Searcy, Chip with 3, Sarah Daniels with 2, London Flowers with 2. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And for Marion, Neal with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Johnson with 2 and Taylor with 2. 11 for the Patriots, 9 for the Lions, and at the end of the one, Searcy trails 11-9. Totten, what are you seeing out of this first quarter for both teams?
A lot of turnovers. And they have to stop, not only Searcy but also Marion, they have to start the turnovers in order for one to be a high-scoring game. Because I honestly think, in my honest opinion, I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game, this game. I think it's going to might be in the 30s, 40s maybe. But Searcy's got to do a better job executing the ball offensively because right now they're not doing a really good job. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they're stressed or something like that. They just got to make sure that they do a better job executing the ball.
It is a sloppy game. First quarter is very sloppy. There was effort at times, but not execution, and you got to have both. 9-11, either team, that's not the kind of quarter that you want as a coach. You'd like to average somewhere around 15 points a quarter if possible. That would get you to that 60-point mark for the ball game. So neither team really scoring the way they want to early, and there's a walk on Searcy. So turnover Searcy. Got to be a little aggravating if you're a coach. Coach Sitzman, you go to a timeout, you got the quarter timeout, talk about taking care of the basketball, trying to cut down on those mistakes. You come out and, you have a walk, unfortunately, very first thing.
Yeah.
Foul on Marion, so Searcy will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Foul's going to be on number 5. That's Dawson, her second. Team's 8th. So for Searcy, Daniels will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Sarah with 2 points, both free throws. She misses that one. So Marion quickly into the front court, leading 11-9. Work the ball in the paint to Neal. She drives through the paint. Her layup's good. I think you can see who their best player is. Neal with 9 of their 13 points. Turnover Searcy. Stop, 15-footer is good by Jackson. Searcy needs a timeout.
I agree.
15-9.
Searcy right now is just out of control. They're just not playing good basketball right now. Very sloppy. And if they continue to play like this, Marion is definitely going to come out with the win tonight.
Got some of your starters checking back in. Robertson's coming in for Searcy along with Roberts. As McCain's going to sit down along with London Flowers. Pettis inbounds. Tried to get it in to Roberts. Throws it away. Stopped the ball. 15-9. Searcy trails by 6. That's their biggest deficit of the ball game so far. And Marion setting up their offense. Trying to work it inside, back out. Inside out, trying to see if they can get an open 3. It wasn't there. They reset their offense. Shot clock running down. 3 from the right side is no good. That's by Jackson. Rebounded Roberts for Searcy. Searcy now with the ball in the front court. Drive through the paint, layup good by Chip Johnson. Chip's got 5, and Cersei trails by 4.
And Chip's going to have to do her thing like she usually does every single night in order to keep them in this ball game. But another key factor, player 2, is Sarah McCain. Sarah McCain, as you saw in the beginning of the season, she was averaging about 18, 15 points. And she's got to make sure to get her points tonight in order to win this game.
She is struggling some on offense. Neal with the ball inside, shot no good, rebound no good. Cersei Johnson quickly in the front court. Shot blocked. Marion works it inside. Shot no good. That's Holman in the ball game, and she's had a couple opportunities and just can't get the ball to go down. You can tell she's kind of a little bit dejected. She had 2 layups and missed them both. So 5 minutes remaining, first quarter. Robertson with the ball for Cersei. Out to Daniel. She backs her player down low. Shot no good. Fight for the basketball. We're going to get out of bounds off of Cersei. Be Marion's basketball. And for Cersei, McCain's checking back in. And I think that's penalized now. 15-11 still with 4:46 remaining. Cersei with 5 team fouls. Marion with 8. So shot from the free throw line no good. Rebound Robertson. Up to McCain. McCain can't hold on to it. Another turnover, Marion. So Robertson's going to take it coast to coast. Good. Olivia Robertson with her first basket. 15-13. Pull up from 10 is good. That's Taylor Little. Her first points of the game. 17-13. Cersei still with 20 seconds remaining on the shot clock. 3:49 remaining first half. 3 good. Daniel with her first 3. And the lead is 1 at 17-16.
Cersei really needed that 3 in order to keep them into this game this first half, and also just to show, like I said all the time, that it just show effort and show that they can still win this game.
Oh, we got a technical foul on somebody. Technical foul. Blue 20 kicked her in the head. So technical foul on blue 20. So we'll shoot free throws, and then Cersei will get the basketball. So there was a scrum for the ball, and I think it was Daniels down on the floor. And first free throw is good as Chip Johnson shoots the free throw. She misses the second. And we've got multiple players checking in. Robertson drives the paint. Her shot's going to count. She's fouled. Basket counts. Push on 1. Jackson, her second, 10th team foul. Olivia Robertson's come in here this second quarter, Titan, and really kind of sparked this ball club.
And that's another player that I should have mentioned, but I didn't, is Olivia Robertson. Is that she's the senior captain of the team, and I can definitely see why. She's a great motivator for the team. She makes sure that everyone's head is, up and not down if they mess up. So she is definitely a key factor too into winning this game.
Yeah, she's a spark plug, and sometimes there's times that her intensity plays against her, but right now it's playing in her favor as she's been able to ignite this Cersei club that was down 6 at one time, and now on an 8-0 run, or a 10-2 run actually, to get back and take the lead again as she's at the line to shoot one, but she's got 4 points this quarter, but she's been in on all those loose balls, anything that's happening where there's effort and you're going to the floor, she's been right in the middle of it. So nice job by Olivia sparking this run for the Cersei Lady Lions to regain the lead. (19-17), Cersei with the lead, 3:16 remaining first quarter as Olivia waits on the basketball. Free throw's good. You could tell when it left her hand it was good.
Yeah.
20-17. Cersei with a 3-point lead. Marion works the ball in the paint. Shot no good. Rebounded by the Lady Lions. Robertson comes away with it. Johnson with the basketball. Over to Robertson. She drives her layup good. Olivia Robertson's on fire, and Cersei leads, and foul on Cersei as Daniels picks up the foul. Going to be a 2-shot foul. 7th team foul, 16th foul on the Cersei Lady Lions. And Aaliyah Taylor, number 15, will go to the line. She has 2 points. Now she has 3. 22-18. One more for Taylor. Make it 19 as she makes them both. Cersei leads by 3. 2:41 remaining first half. Daniels with the ball to Johnson, trying to get London down low. London got muscled out there. Inside to Robertson, got to get it out. 3 seconds in the lane, nothing called. Now Robertson from the corner, her 3, no good. Fight for the rebound. Lady Patriots come out with it. Long 3, long rebound. Now Chip looking to push. She doesn't have numbers. It's 1-on-3, but she takes it to the rim anyway. Can't get it to go. Flowers fights for the rebound. And then foul's going to be called on Cersei. Olivia Robertson picks up her first foul, team 7th. That's one issue Olivia's had during these last couple of ball games, is picking up a lot of really quick fouls. She fouled out of the last game, and I think she may have fouled out of the game before that too.
I think you're right.
She had quite a few fouls, so good that that's only her. She had 4 the last game, and the game before that she did foul out. So free throw is good. That is Johnson. She has 3. 22-20. Second free throw's no good. 22-20. Cersei still with a 2-point lead. Not really sure how Chip was able to keep that basketball. 3 from the corner, McCain. Been a long time since Sarah McCain's been able to hit a shot like that. Like to see about 2 or 3 more of those tonight. 25-20, Cersei with a 5-point lead. A minute and a half remaining here in the first half. Appreciate everybody tuning in to our broadcast tonight. Paint, shot no good. Nice job by Daniels on the rebound. Up to Crawford. Go up high, London. Get up there. It wouldn't go down, but Flowers picks up the foul. That's where London's just got to be able to use that height that she has and go up high, go up hard. Get that shot to go. London to go to the line to shoot 2. She is 0 for 3 tonight from the line. That one's good. Pettis is going to check in for Cersei. Robertson sits down. 26-20. Cersei with their biggest lead of the game. As Neal's going to check in back in for Marion. Without Neal on the floor, Marion doesn't have a lot of offensive firepower. Also, Selby, number 2, checks in for the Lady Patriots. Second free throw by Flowers is good. 27-20, Cersei Lady Lions with their biggest lead of the ball game tonight. Drive through the paint, shot no good. Foul on 35. That's McCain, picks up her first. Team's 8th. And number 11, Little will go to the line to shoot 2. Little with 2 points in the ball game tonight. Roberts looks to check back in for Cersei. Little makes the first. (27-21), Cersei with the 6-point lead. Little toes the line, her second one no good. Got a lane violation. Had to be a lane violation, so she's going to get one more. Our last Friday night on the air. That's going to seem now we got 2 more home games, but they're both on Tuesdays. Second free throw this time is good by Little. 27-22. Nice job on McCain going up high, coming down with that inbounds pass.
Not gonna lie, kind of looked like a football catch.
I don't think for Cersei, Pettis realizes she can move. She can run the baseline on a situation like that. You don't just have to stand still, and that's a big deal.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Roberts with the basketball over to Johnson. 3 seconds remaining, and turnover Cersei. Easy drive through the paint. Neal's layups up and in.
Shot clock is down.
Shot clock is gone, and we're going to get a walk on Cersei. As Robertson's going to check back in. I think McCain's going to sit down. Had an opportunity to go in at the half by 7 or more, and now Marion's got a chance here with the 3 to tie this thing back up. So not a good couple of series here this last minute of the first half for the Cersei Lady Lions. Neal's going to take a long 3. Foul's going to be called on the floor. Going to be called on the floor, so it's not going to be on the shot. It's not going to be a 3-point foul. But Roberts picked up a pushing foul when she pushed number 2, Selby, to the floor, so it is a 1-and-1. So Selby will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1 with 1.3 seconds remaining here in the first half. I know that's a little confusing, but he had the foul on the push. So she misses the free throw, and that's the end of the half. At the end of the first half, the Cersei Lady Lions lead the Marion Lady Patriots by a score of 27-24. Lady Lions with 18 points that quarter. See Sarah McCain with 5. Olivia Robertson with 7. Chip Johnson with 3-6. Sarah Daniels with 5. And London Flowers with 4 for Cersei. Let's see, 7 5 is 12. 6 and 18. 122 and 5 27. That is correct. So we are at the half. The Cersei Lady Lions lead the Marion Lady Patriots by a score of 27-24. This is Cersei Lady Lion basketball on Lion TV. as we get ready to start the second half. The Searcy Lady Lions lead by a score of 27-24 and tighten a much better second quarter by the Searcy Lady Lions with 18 points that second quarter to take the lead in at the half.
I agree. Searcy and also Marion had a bunch of turnovers in the first quarter and was not playing good basketball. As you said in the first half, it was just sloppy basketball. But just like what you just said, Searcy has done a really, really good job now controlling the ball, making good passes, and especially Olivia Robertson making a lot of huge layups that Searcy really, really needed.
Nice spark that second quarter by Olivia as we got the flash running down the court there as we were inbounding the ball. Some little kid was hauling it now. So shot up Marion, no good. Searcy with the ball in the front court. Offensive foul called. You could kind of see that coming. I hate it for London. That's not her forte of trying to take the ball in front and face the basket that way. She's better with her back to the basket. A little bit out of control, but she had run the floor and she was doing good. That's just not her strong point.
Yeah. Each player has to.
Nice job by Robertson on the steal. That is her strong point. Layup up and in. Olivia's, to me, been the player of the game so far tonight for the Searcy Lady Lions.
I agree.
I know we don't give a player of the game or have it been, but definitely tonight, Olivia's been the spark plug that has this. There he goes again, the flash still running up and down the floor. I'm not sure he realizes the three shot, no good, not supposed to be on the floor.
Looks like he's going to get ran over.
Foul on 10.
Before we get real deep into the second half, I got a question for you.
Sure.
So what do you, in your personal opinion, because we have our backs turned towards to the audience of the opposite team, what do you think has been the loudest crowd that that has been here?
They're all loud at times. We've got a couple right behind us tonight that are pretty loud. They want a chip for carrying the ball every time she dribbles. So, but 3 with the arm foul. Neal picks up her second team foul. I don't know. I mean, they all can be loud at times. What do you think?
Oh, man, I think it's the West Memphis.
Do you?
I think it's the West Memphis.
Eva with her first points of the ball game tonight. We need a few more points from Eva too.
Yeah.
6 or 8 out of Eva is a good number. 31-24, back up to a 7-point lead. That's a foul. And now the foul called on Marion. When a team is struggling and things aren't going your way, not only tonight but on a season, not where you expected them or not what you're used to, you tend to start thinking that there's fouls there that aren't there. Does that make sense? You tend to start thinking that things are going on that really aren't there. Turnover, Searcy Robertson couldn't get the ball inbounds, but you see that a lot. When things aren't going your way, seems like the fouls start going, everything starts going against you. So.
Yeah, and I agree, especially before I started commentating. When I started commentating, it's really opened my eyes to basketball and how I see things. And so one thing I am really glad that I have started this commentating journey. But just like what you said, I agree, because I even had that viewpoint too, especially for the Arkansas Razorbacks. I just feel like everything is against Arkansas.
And it's not that way.
Yeah.
It's just a perspective that you get. Arkansas went to Kentucky the other night and handed it to them.
Yeah.
Played their best ball game probably of the year. Turnover, Searcy.
Especially Anthony Black. Anthony Black played a phenomenal basketball game and
jump ball. But where I was going. AB had a great ball game. If you read the message boards after the game, normally it's been Arkansas fans complaining, oh, Arkansas fouls, Arkansas fouls, Arkansas. If you read the message boards after the game, that's the exact same thing the Kentucky fans were saying. You know, they were complaining about the officials. Out of bounds, right in front of us. Cersei to inbounds. Daniels drives the paint. Her shot no good. Rebounded by the Lady Patriots. They run, she walked, nothing called. And then they throw it away. Full timeout. Marion coach has had all she can take. And she calls the timeout with 5:18 remaining. Cersei leads 31-24. You know, Marion Lady Patriots, I believe they won a state championship 2 or 3 years ago anyway. They're used to winning. They're used to having a very good ball club. And unfortunately this year at 8-13 is not the kind of season they're used to.
Now, which I had a little talk with Marion's head girls coach, and she's awesome. I mean, just her attitude and stuff like that. I was earlier. I was over there trying to spin the ball on my finger, and she just came over there and just one up me, like she was doing a bunch of tricks and stuff like that. And we were just having a talk, and she seems like a really nice lady, and she seems like a really good coach too. So I'm really curious to see how she can get her Marion team to get the right attitude and show more effort tonight.
She was mad at them. That's why she called the timeout. But instead of getting them on the bench and chewing their tails, she was actually cutting up with them and cracking jokes and laughing, trying to break that funk that they're in, you know. As 5:18 remaining third quarter, the Lady Patriots have not scored yet in this second half. As Cersei now with the 7-point lead.
I wish Marion's audience was just like their head coach.
Inbounds for Cersei as they work it in the front court. Yeah, they're not quite as positive as she is. Johnson drives in the paint. She's fouled. That is Dawson's third foul. Free throw by Chip is good. Part of what I'm seeing, part of Marion's problem this season is defensively they're reaching, not moving their feet, a lot of hands. As Johnson's second free throw is good. That's what I see with Marion as to why that their season's not going the way it is. They're not playing good defense.
Yeah.
33-24, Cersei with their biggest lead of the ball game at 9. We're under 5 at 4:58 remaining here in the third. Appreciate everybody tuning in. A little cool night here in early February. Going to have a foul on Cersei. You could see Robertson and the young lady she was defending, I think that was Neal, kind of getting pretty physical in there. So the official going to be watching that. Got a 5-second call.
It looks like Neal is playing really aggressive basketball because it looks like she either slapped or tried to rip London's ear off or something like that. And you could definitely tell that Neal is getting really physical right now in this basketball game.
Inbound, Cersei with the ball, shot blocked, but Cersei's able to keep it in the front court. Robertson drives, her shot no good, rebounded by Neal. Three no good, ball out of bounds. Oh, I might have missed that one. That may have been out of bounds off Sarah, but going to give it to Cersei. Pettis to inbounds. Robertson gets it up to Johnson. Chips mismatch there. Get it inside to Flower. She can't get her shot to go. Get the rebound. Can't get it to go. But she's fouled.
That was a really
keep working hard, London. Just keep working hard.
And that was a really good pass by Chip, especially when you had Neal on Chip, and with Neal having very long arms and just with her height and stuff like that, that was a very hard pass to make. So I will have to give that to Chip. That was a really good pass.
London makes the first free throw. 10-point Lady Line lead, 34-24. Exactly halfway through the third quarter. Robertson's going to pick up the cheap foul, and there's Olivia's problem. Now Olivia with 3 fouls, as that one was a cheap one. And Cersei with 3 team fouls. Marion with 5 as McCain checks in. Olivia's going to sit down. Olivia checks out with 9 points in the ball game.
And that's what you were talking about too within the first half, is now that Olivia is now in foul trouble with 3 fouls.
But she was able to stay out of it, and then 2 quick fouls here this third quarter. Drive through the paint, shot no good. Nice job by Flowers that time defensively, using her size to keep the chip shot no good. We're going to get a foul called on Cersei. 45. Flowers picks up her 3rd. As London's going to sit down, and Roberts is going to check back in. So as good a job as she did defensively, then her aggressiveness on the offensive end, she picks up the foul.
Yeah, and just one thing I realized too is when you were talking about Marion, the reason why their season is going as they're right now is their defense-wise. Also, you could also see offensively that they've been taking a lot of wild shots.
And they're not a good shooting team. You can tell they're not a three-point threat at all.
Yeah.
So jump ball, and it will be Marion's ball under their own basket. 3:15 remaining as the Lady Patriots still have not scored this quarter. 34-24, as you can see, Cersei with their biggest lead of the game at 10 points. Nice steal by Johnson. She has the ball in the front court, into Roberts. Can't get it to go. Now Marion pushes, but nothing there, so they set their offense up. Neal's who they need to be getting the ball to every time. 3-pointer by Jackson is good. And I'll let them shoot the 3 all night long.
Yeah, I agree.
Pettis with the ball in the front court. Gets it to Daniel, to Chip. And Cersei sets the offense up. Chip runner from 15 is good.
And also, you just have a lot of teams that struggle with something. It's either shooting threes, just like this team. Right now, they're just not a threat on the 3.
Foul's going to be called on Candace Pettis, her first. Team's 5th, both teams with 5 fouls. Candace trying to pick up the charge, kind of slid over into her a little bit. Free throw no good by Selby. She gets one more. Second one's also no good. McCain with the rebound for Cersei. Roberts with the 3, left-hander is good. Eva Roberts with a big basket. And Cersei now with a 12-point lead, a minute 47 remaining third quarter. Foul's going to be on the floor on 2. Roberts picks up her 3rd, so now Roberts with 3, Robertson with 3, and Flowers with 3. That is not going to help the Cersei Lions at all. Marion gets it in. Cersei going to have to be really careful now the rest of this quarter anyway. Not seeing Roberts pick up that 4th foul. Shot up and in. That was Neal. 39-29, 10-point ball game. Chip with the ball out front. I don't really know what they're yelling for. I have no idea what they're yelling for.
They're yelling foul, foul, foul. I don't know what is a foul on that. I just see two really good players just going at each other. One really good defensive player, one offensive player.
I don't know if they wanted a 5-second count, but she wasn't close enough for a 5-second count.
Yeah.
They're screaming foul behind us, or screaming something. I have no clue. Shot up short, rebounded by Cersei. Roberts with the basketball. She dribbles into the front court, and Cersei will take a timeout with 30 seconds remaining, leading 39-29. Cersei with an opportunity here. There's 3 seconds difference in the shot clock and the game clock. Cersei with an opportunity to run this thing down, take one last shot, and hopefully go into this fourth quarter with at least a 10-point lead.
Yeah, it's just like what me and you talked about the past couple games, is that usually Cersei always comes up with the lead about this time, but about this time also is when they start losing it. They've been on a streak of doing that where they have had the lead and then they just lost it. Let's just see what Cersei can do to one in that streak of them giving up the lead and see what they can do right here.
I agree. It's been a struggle the fourth quarter for the Cersei Lady Lions this season. They did not play well at West Memphis Tuesday night. Not a lot to say there, but other than that game, the Lady Lions have been in all their other conference games. So, at only sitting at 2-7, a nice opportunity here tonight to pick up that third conference win.
And honestly, another thing too is that with Cersei's conference, one thing that with Cersei's conference, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of a certain divisional team in the NFL, and that is the Bengals, like the Bengals division and stuff like that. Just a really hard division, and that's what I see as this with a very hard conference for the Cersei girls team.
Cersei with the ball, Chip with the basketball. 14 seconds remaining as Cersei looks to set up 7 on the shot clock. Roberts is going to have to drive in the paint. Her shot's partially blocked. And then they're going to take a long 3, and it's no good. At the end of 3, the Cersei Lady Lions lead the Marion Lady Patriots by a score of 39-29. The Lady Patriots, it's only 5 points that quarter. The Cersei Lady Lions Roberts with 5 all by herself in the quarter. Let's see, Robertson 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That sound right? Yes. So it was 27. And now it's 39. So that is correct. Eva Roberts with 5, Sarah McCain with 5, Olivia Robertson with 9, Chip Johnson's got 10 to lead all Cersei Lady Lions, Sarah Daniels with 5, London Flowers with 5. Nice balanced scoring by the Cersei Lady Lions tonight as, you've got 5, 5, 9, 10, 5, 5. That's okay. You'll take that.
Yeah.
You'll take that. We get ready to start the fourth quarter. It will be Cersei's basketball. Leading by a score of 39-29. Nice job. I don't know if it's Cersei's defense that third quarter, or maybe a lack of offense on the Marion Lady Patriots. I think a little bit of both. We'll say it like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Cersei the inbounds. Robertson with the basketball. And she's checked back in along with Roberts, Johnson, Pettis, and Flowers for Cersei. Oh, nice job by Cersei as they were able to save it in bounds. That wasn't a pretty possession for the Cersei Lady Lions. Foul's going to be on Taylor, her 4th. 6-team foul as both teams with 6 fouls. Looked like Cersei was going to lose it that time and able to get it in and pick up the foul. Then Roberts on the inbounds pass. Ava Roberts with the basket. And the Cersei Lady Lions back up by 12. Hey, Jay. Neal with the basketball in the right corner. Can't do anything with it. And another cheap foul. Another cheap foul.
I don't agree with that at all because you could see as the Marion player actually kind of lowered her shoulder into Ava. I mean, and you just have that reaction where you just put your arms down. And so I agree with you. That is a cheap foul.
Robertson with her 4th, and that's been a bugaboo all season. 1-1, shot no good. That was Selby. She's 0 for 4 from the free throw line, so I'd foul her every trip down.
Yeah.
Drive through the paint. Pettis' layup's good. Candace can do that if she just thinks she can do it.
Someone's getting
officials stopped the game. I'm not sure.
One of the student players is getting thrown out.
Somebody in the student section.
Oh.
No more megaphones. No megaphones. Drop through the paint. She walked 3 times and they haven't called it yet. So Neal now with the drive. Her layup's good.
A bunch of Cersei players.
Oh. Inbounds. Pressures. Turnover Cersei. So Daniels checks in. And also Avery Meadows checks back in. 43-31, not a good turnover there for the Cersei Lady Lions. They could not get the ball inbounded. So inbound stolen by Johnson. Chip's going to take it herself. And then foul's going to be called. Foul on number 5. That's her 4th foul. Team's 7th. Both teams with 7, so Chip will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. If there's any Cersei line I want shooting, it's Chip Johnson. That's free throw line. Chip seems to be the best free throw shooter. I probably jinxed her just then, sure enough. My fault, guys, my fault. Neal with the basketball, drives not out of control, going to be out of bounds off Marion. Should be Cersei's ball. Looked like to me off of Marion, but they're going to give it to the Lady Patriots. 6:22 remaining. Cersei leads 43-31. Marion inbounds under their own basket. Get it in to Neal. Foul's going to be called on McCain. Neal will go to the line to shoot 2. McCain with just her 2nd foul, so we'd rather have the foul on McCain as we would Roberts, and Roberts has got 3. London Flowers to check back into the ball game. Neal's first free throw is no good.
Now, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure this is the biggest crowd I think we've had this whole entire season.
I think there's something going on at halftime or something. I'm not sure. A lot of people standing around. Second free throw, no good. Maybe some sort of little dribbler, cheerleader, something. I'm not really sure. Cersei now, turnover. Shot up, no good. Rebound, no good. She gets her own rebound. Shot up and in. That's Coleman. Cersei's going to call a timeout. Leading 43-33, 5:50 remaining here in regulation, as Cersei is starting to struggle a little bit with the pressure that the Marion Lady Patriots are putting on them, as every pass is a little tougher. So Coach Sisman talking to her ball club about trying to be strong, make them foul you, get the opportunity, break that press, and go down and get you a basket.
Yeah. And it's just like what I talked about just a while ago. This is the point where where that streak comes in, where they start to slow it down. You can kind of see where Cersei is slowing down a little bit. You just don't see how they were playing during the second quarter and in the beginning of the third quarter. You just don't see that right now. And also, just like what you said, Marion is putting a lot of pressure on the ball right now.
It's a mental thing for the Cersei Lady Lions.
Yeah.
It's definitely a mental thing. Cersei with the ball. Got to get across. Barely able to get it across midcourt. Flowers with the layup. Good. Nice job by Cersei being able to break that pressure. Flowers with a great ball game tonight. She now has 7 points. Work the ball inside, layup up and in by Little. 45-35. Robertson's going to drive the paint for Cersei. She's going to be fouled. On 1-1, Little picks up her second. 8th team foul, so Robertson will go to the line to shoot 2. Olivia with 9 points in the ball game tonight. Chip Johnson leads the Lady Lions with 10. First free throw is good. She used all the rim and the backboard, but it counts. She's got one more. Second one is good. 47-35, back to a 12-point lead for the Lady Lions. Holman with another basket as she's got 4 in this quarter, 4 for the game. Now it's 47-37. Cersei still. Jump ball. So on the turnover, Marion gets it back.
I just got some huge news. Apparently, NFL wide receiver Traylon Burks is here in the jungle tonight.
I did not know that.
I'm looking out for him right now. If you don't know Traylon Burks, Traylon Burks used to play for Arkansas, was their best wide receiver for sure, and now plays for the Tennessee Titans.
Shot by Little is up and in. Back to an 8-point ball game. Cersei struggling with the pressure being put on by the Marion Lady Patriots. Crawford's Flowers' shot is blocked, but she is fouled. 20. Holman picks up her second. 9th team foul. Flowers will go to the line to shoot 2. She misses her first.
Oh, holy crap. Yeah, Traylon Burks is here.
Is it?
He's right over there to the right in front of the Marion broadcasting table.
Sure is. One more, no good. Flowers misses them both. 47-39. 3 from the right corner is no good. Quickly out front. Daniels with the little Euro step. Can't get it to go. Body's all over the floor. Foul's going to be called on White, 15. So that is Daniel's second. Team's 9th. 47-39, 3:59 remaining. So we're halfway through the fourth quarter. And Taylor will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1.
I cannot believe that Traylon Burks is here right now. I don't know what to say. I do not know what to say right now.
First free throw is good. Taylor with her 5th point of the ball game. Second free throw, no good. Robertson now with the ball. Gets it up to Flowers. Pick it up, London. There you go. Get it to Chip. Now we can reset the offense. Johnson's going to drive the paint. Going to have a jump ball. Cersei's ball under their own basket. Leading 47-40. Lead down to 7. It was 14 at one time. Cersei to inbounds. Got something on the floor. Now the official gives the ball to Olivia as she's going to inbound. Gets it in to Daniels, and then she's going to be called for the walk. Didn't catch it plain. Could have been called a walk or a double dribble. As Roberts checks in, Daniels is going to sit down. 3:44, Marion's going to bring in a Patriot as Neal's going to check back in. They got a walk. Good call as she did. She shuffled her feet. So turnover Marion. Cersei gets it back. Neal's going to check in. Somebody's got to sit down. Selby's going to sit down. Pettis inbounds for Cersei. Gets it into Robertson. Tipped out. Remains Cersei's basketball. Pettis trying to find an inbound. Timeout Cersei. As both teams with 3 timeouts remaining, so Cersei takes one. Full. They're going to call a full timeout. 3:34 remaining. Cersei leading 47-40. And Totten. Cersei struggling with the pressure, but still with a 7-point lead with 3:34 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Cersei with 2 timeouts remaining. Marion with 3. Both teams with 9 team fouls. So any additional foul should be 2 shots on either end.
Yeah. And that's going to be a really key factor for both teams is also to see how many times they can get to the free throw line because free throws right now honestly could win the game for both teams.
Both teams have struggled at times from the free throw line. Not great. I don't have those exact stats. I'm not going to count them. But this 4th quarter, for example, the Cersei Lady Lions are 2 out of 5 from the free throw line. The Marion Lady Patriots are 1 out of 4. So both teams have struggled. 1 out of 5. So both teams have struggled from the free throw line here in the 4th quarter. All right, 3:34 remaining. Cersei will have the ball in the backcourt. Leading 47-40.
I wonder if the reason why there's so many people here tonight is because Traylor Burks is here.
I don't think anybody even knew he was going to be here. Inbound barely, but Chip comes up with it. A lot of pressure being applied by the Marion Lady Patriots. Like I said, I'm not sure why there's so many here. Chip drives in the paint. Her shot's up and in. Nice job by Johnson keeping her dribble alive. 3 from the left corner is long. Rebounded by Chip. She looks to push. Cersei 3 on 2. Now she's going to pull it back out. A wise decision with 3 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter. Cersei up by 9, 49-40. Chip looks for the screen from Flowers. Now a double team. Gets it to Roberts. Over to Robertson. Flash. Couldn't make the steal. And then foul's going to be called on the Lady Patriots. I've got Taylor with 5, number 15. So Taylor's going to come out with 5 team fouls. I've got her with 2, 4, 5 points in the ball game. Robertson's free throw is good. 50-40, back to a 10-point lead for the Searcy Lady Lions. 2:46 remaining here in regulation play. As Olivia makes them both, she's 4 out of 4 this fourth quarter. Searcy back to 11-point lead.
And this is where Searcy really needs to keep up with how they're playing basketball right now and keep this lead in order to win this game.
Jump balls belong to the Lady Patriots under their own goal. 51-40. Searcy with 11-point lead. They get the ball inbounds. She'd like to shoot the three. Chip won't let her. Good job defensively by Searcy. Flowers is playing Neal. Neal has been their player of the first half. She hasn't scored a lot the second half, and a lot of that's because of what London Flowers has been able to do to her.
Yeah.
Long three, no good. Flowers with the rebound. A lot of time run off the clock that series by Marion with no points. Now Searcy. Robertson somehow comes up with the basketball and gets it to go. And 53-40, back to a 13-point. Searcy Neal's with almost with the basket. Foul's going to be on Searcy. Pettis picks up the foul. Just her second. Neal will go to the line to shoot two. Her first free throw is good. Neal with 16 points. She's been really quiet the second half. She had 11 at halftime.
Yeah, and honestly, I think it's because she's trying to, not trying to get fouled out. As we all know, she has 4 fouls right now, and I think right now she's playing extra careful.
Pettis with the basketball. Foul's going to be called on 11. That is Little. She picks up her third. 10th team foul, so both teams with 10. We're shooting double bonus all the way out. Robertson's free throw's good. Olivia Robertson now 5 out of 5 from the free throw line this fourth quarter. 1:44 remaining. Searcy leading 54-42 as her second is good. Olivia Robertson had a great ball game tonight. She's been the spark plug the Searcy Lady Lions needed if they're going to win this game. And Olivia just picked up her 5th foul.
I think that was another cheap foul. Olivia didn't do anything but just put her hand in front of the ball, so I don't really agree with that foul. But it's just like what you said. She just cannot stay out of getting fouls.
5th foul for Olivia. She fouls out with 17 points in the ball game. 1:36 remaining. Well, that's going to hurt them because Olivia was good handling the basketball too.
Yeah.
Free throw no good. That's Little. The Lady Patriots struggled here from the line this fourth quarter. Second free throw is also no good. Roberts with the rebound for Searcy. Gets it off the Chip. And then the foul is going to be called on Jackson. So Chip will go to the line to shoot two. 55-42 with 1:28 remaining. Chip's first one is no good. Chip's 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 5, 6, 7. 4 out of 7 from the free throw line. Make it 5 out of 8 as she hits the second. 56-42, 1:27 remaining. unless you just do something crazy, you ought to be able to win this ball game. Corner three is no good. Fight for the rebound. Shots up and in by Holman. 56-44. I think Coach Sitzman wanted an over the back. She didn't get it. So 12-point ball game. The Searcy Lady Lions lead the Marion Lady Patriots with 1:13 remaining. And Titan, you just got to just do the right thing. 12 points with a little over a minute is a good lead. Get the ball inbounds. Don't commit a turnover. Make them foul you and make your free throws, and you come out with a big victory here tonight.
Yeah.
In the jungle against this Lady Patriot team.
And that's definitely what Searcy needs, is to come out with a win against Marion after their huge loss to Memphis. They just need this for their own confidence-wise, that they can beat Marion.
Absolutely. Great crowd here tonight in the jungle. Like you said, Titan, this is by far and away the biggest crowd we've had all season. As it, in some places, it's almost standing room only. So, Searcy will come out of the huddle with Chip Johnson, Candace Pettis, Ava Roberts, London Flowers, and Avery Meadows. Avery to inbounds. She can run the baseline. She gets it into Roberts. Out of bounds off of the Patriots. It'll be Searcy's ball. 1:10 remaining. Marion trying to make Searcy commit the turnover. Searcy leading 56-44. Ball is swatted away. Marion does come up with the turnover. Now they're trying to take a three, get it into Neal in the paint. Nice block by Pettis that time. Great job by Pettis. She gets it off to Johnson, then the foul's called. Foul's going to be called on Selby. Great job by Candace Pettis that time. We've got an injury on the floor. Yes, I don't know what. Something wrong with the young lady's eye. So Chip will go to the line to shoot two. Chip's with 13, and she misses the first. I imagine Chip will probably go home, and I know this sounds crazy, but as soon as she can, she's going to shoot free throws.
Yeah.
Just knowing Chip, because she's not going to be happy with what she's done at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, and that's just how Chip is that she always wants to improve her game no matter what. I honestly see her as a Michael Jordan. Not even gonna lie, how she plays. Like, it would not surprise me if she practices in the rain.
Yeah, she'll work on it because she knows that's something she could have done better, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Chip with the ball in the front court, picks up her dribble. Foul's going to be called on Neal. Chip will go to the line to shoot two more. As Coach Sitzman's telling her to push it up and follow through. She's leaving them flat, so let's see what she does here. Much better. (58-44), 36 seconds remaining. Both of those were perfect. 59-34, 44. Searcy with a 15-point lead as the Lady Lions are going to defeat the Marion Lady Patriots here tonight. Driving the paint, shot no good. Rebounded by Neal, no good. Rebounded Searcy. Johnson breaks the pressure in the backcourt, gets it up to McCain. Her shot's good.
Yeah, I wanted to call it when it was about 40 seconds, but I didn't want to because anything can happen. But this win right here is really, really big for Searcy.
61-44, the Lady Lions with their biggest lead of the ball game at 17, and that's going to do it. That will be our final here tonight as the Lady Lions will win by a score of 61 to 44. Let's get some stats here and see what we can find out, okay? For Cersei, Eva Roberts was 7. Sarah McCain was 7. Olivia Robertson was 17. Avery Meadows played, did not score. Chip Johnson, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Jaden Bowman played, did not score. Sarah Daniels with 5. Candace Pettis with 2. London Flowers with 7. And Lexi Brown played and did not score. 7, 7, 14, 30, 47, 48 for 9, 52, 54, 61. That is correct for Cersei. So Olivia Robertson was 17, Chip Johnson was 16, Eva Roberts was 7, Sarah McCain was 7, London Flowers was 7, Sarah Daniels with 5, Candace Pettis with 2, and the Cersei Lady Lions defeat the Marion Lady Patriots by a score of 61-44, and a nice win tonight for the Cersei Lady Lions here in the jungle. We'll take a break and we'll get ready to come back with the boys ball game, as this is Cersei Lady Lion basketball on Line TV.